Welcome to the official B presentation, Better Experience or Better Experience Club. This company, this private club, as I like to say, that's bringing to the world something that the world needs. Why do I say this? Because first and foremost, we need to acknowledge the time and space we're in. We're talking about a direct sales company in the space of network marketing, but most importantly in the space of financial technology and in the space of financial education, which is something that the world is lacking. The world of direct sales has always been 97%, I would say, into products, but of course the world is changing, the direction is changing, the trajectory, the things people are looking for, the ability to use this phone for people is growing more and more and more, and that's why people are looking into different things that can allow them to build something globally, fast, and then can be shipped immediately as soon as someone pays. I've built in product-based companies before building with Better Experience, and I can definitely state something. For those who have built product-based companies with the leadership, with the innovation and everything that they trying to do down there, if you come here, this is like building a business with steroids. Why? I mean, there's many reasons you're gonna see going through the presentation, from the comp plan, from the innovative approach, and from the global scale that you can build this business with. But the most important thing is, I would say, the timing and the positioning. But not only in this precise company, but in the whole world. People don't acknowledge that time has changed, and then the world is going through the fourth industrial revolution. And this is the leading company in this space, which is building services really useful for the masses that allow people to benefit from the fourth industrial revolution. Because hey, times have changed, and what's happening right now, it's very rare, it's peculiar, and most people go around and still build all-time businesses while they should shift their brain and look at where the world is going. And yes, the world is going into AI. Yes, the world is going into biotechnology, technology, financial technology, e-learning, privatization of learning. The world is going to blockchain. There's Trump talking about blockchain. There is the Genius Act being signed, the Bitcoin Act, the Clarity Act. I mean, everyone is shouting that people should get into this. And that's why I've never seen a business with so less friction and so much velocity. With that being said, let's dive into B presentation so that you can understand what this company offers to the world and why you should be definitely part of it. I will leave some seconds here, the global income disclosure statement that, by the way, you can find on the bclub.com website, and as well as the customer disclaimer, so you can read it through, take a screenshot, and have it clear in your mind. Meet our home, our headquarters in Dubai. I want you to realize that there are so many companies out there that they don't even have a headquarters. I don't even know if they even have employees. There's so-called companies in this service-based new niche that people talk about, which are not companies at all. Matter of fact, people who build those companies, they have always to change from one company to the other because they're not building a company, they're building something intangible. What you're looking at is a technology-driven, product-first company that, hey, has more than 200 employees, and we touch them every single day here in Dubai at the headquarters, and they build this beautiful place. Matter of fact, right now in November 2025, we're opening during a retreat the new office, 2-floor office. And by the way, on this channel I have a full-on video that explains and shows you how the B new headquarters is being done. This company is the first service-based company who is part of the Direct Selling Association, an entity that exists in UAE but exists also in Europe and North America and many places in the world, that basically verifies and vets people and companies, of course. So companies, in order for them to be able to say, yes, this is a good company, this is not a good company. Again and again and again, I'm gonna say something. There is going to be a company in the service-based space that's gonna be the next big boom, that's gonna stay here for the long run. And of course, all these companies that try to build in the service space are not gonna be there if they're not vetted, and if they don't have a legal presence, and if they only focus on revenue and hype. What this company does instead is the total opposite. On this channel, most probably you're gonna see some speeches of the founders, Moin and Isan, where they talk about why they build the foundations first, why they build their products in-house, because they wanna scale long-term. And no, they don't wanna build with hype, with no headquarters, no real employees, and just a fake facade. Let me present you now the two founders. You have on the left side Moin Islam, which is the CEO as well, And on the right side, the CTO, Chief Technology Officer, the brother, Isan. These two people are really geniuses. They've been part of the direct sales industry. They've seen the good and the bad in the industry. They overcame many things and they decided to build a home for people. That's why we call Be at Home, because we don't just build this company in terms of revenues and in terms of scaling. We want to build a place where people can call home and that can give a work of place for millions of people. And these two individuals, they really put people and integrity up front. They really want to build with a product first company that provide real values for people, because they know that when you do things like this and when there's no competition with other companies, the business builds itself. As I said before, we work in a specific niche, which is the niche of helping people, empowering people in their financial journey. Most people are broke in today's day and age. Most people live paycheck to paycheck. Most people don't know what is the S&P 500. Most people don't know how to invest. Most people delegate their money to a banking system or something outside of them. Most people are scared. Most people think it's difficult and hard to build a good financial future. And that's why there is a clear gap in the marketplace. And the gap is called, like I like to say, digital gold. And with digital gold, we don't only absolutely talk about Bitcoin, because it's the way it's called, digital gold, but we really talk about everything that revolves around making money online, learning how to invest your money, learning how to make your money make money. In general, having the so-called financial literacy. Everyone knows that they can make money with the phone. Everyone knows that they should be investing their money. Everyone knows what is inflation. Everyone knows that AI is going to take over. Everyone knows about Bitcoin. But how many people really had the time and decided to put some effort in to learn? Why? Because they never met something trustworthy, people and companies that can really teach and deliver something unbelievable. And that's why we exist. The fact is that financial markets weren't built for the regular person. Matter of fact, you need technical knowledge, you need access to technology, you need confidence to enter the market. Most people stay away from it because they think it's too complicated or they don't have the infrastructure to do it. And that's what Be fixed. What we offer to the marketplace is an AI-powered SaaS platform. As you can see here from the slide, we fixed that. Because we bring people amazing tools like Word of Wisdom, which is a focused interactive learning. So not just a passive way of learning, but an interactive. And it is very innovative in the financial markets and financial education, because most people think that people learn just through listening to things, but actually they have to do things. And on top of it, an AI-powered SaaS platform, which is called SageMaster. And therefore, using this ecosystem on top of other tools like the Discord channel the company gives us and DeepSage, which I'm gonna talk about in other videos in more detail, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know or look at here in the channel about these videos, you can finally enter in an easier way I would say, where you can use an easy decision process to take your own decisions. Let's focus on Wow for 1 second. Wow, it's the educational platform the company provides. You can find it on the Apple Store, you can find it on Google, and this is the place. This is the beating heart of this company, because in Wow, you can find multiple languages, because the company is built all around the globe, where educators inside, from basic level to very advanced level, they teach you how you can learn and profit from the financial markets. Of course, disclaimer, there's no financial advice given in the platform, but hey, definitely, if you know nothing and you want to access and understand from interactive videos, doodles and stuff, how the financial markets work in the field of the stock market, the crypto market, forex market, indices market, you can do that. Then you can switch to the intermediate level, and then you can even go, as you can see in the slide, to daily live streams in over 10 languages. Here we are directly into Wow. As you can see, you can switch into many languages, you can search things, you can access to the community, which is something I'm gonna dive deeper into other sessions here on YouTube. You can get access to the DeepSage directly from here and ask deeper questions if you haven't understood everything. You can see the schedule. So the schedule is where you can attend the live sessions of the educators in every language. You can select your time zone and everything. And then you can also have, of course, the Learn and the Home. In the Learn section, you have the foundation paths with which is where you should start when you start from zero. Then you have the courses, a little bit more advanced. You can filter into different parts. And then the educators, and all the educators have subcategories from playlist and so on. And I want to also focus on a little detail, which is not little, which is the B Pro. The B Pro that you find here or you find here, it's part of the B Success system. So the company makes sure that everyone who joins this beautiful place, they know what compliance is. They know how they should and can talk about the opportunity. They should and can talk about the products and the services, the results they make, the money they make, because so many people in this industry mispromote the opportunity, and so many people, they don't even know what compliance is. So imagine that inside this platform, we really have courses that teach you, hey, income claims, lifetime claims, SageMaster guidelines, product claims, and all these are interactive courses. As you can see here, you can really go through, you can put your official name, your publisher ID, and you have also tests to take at the end. So the platform not only teaches people the financial markets, but teaches people how and what they can do or not do in the direct sales industry. What is legal, what is not legal. They train people on what is a pyramid scheme, what is a real network marketing company, because that is what the industry needs. Let's fly back to the slides to talk about the second pillar of what are the services that B Club offers. And here we talk about the most cutting edge AI platform that the world has ever seen, especially in this space. And this is called SageMaster. So while SageMaster, the back office, everything you see inside this company, it's done by the company. That's why we love B, because B is the cutting edge, is the new technology, is the thing that can evolve and develop. Just know that if a company cannot develop, if a company cannot grow and innovate, that company is gonna die. No matter if it's a product-based company, if it's a service-based company. And that's why most of the service-based companies didn't last long, because they didn't have and they couldn't have, because they didn't own the development of the products and services. And so the battle between all these service-based companies, it's always about who has the best educator, who has the best compensation plan, which matter of fact shouldn't be part of the talk. The talk should be about who has the best services, who provides the most value, who is giving the customer the best experience, who is giving the customer the best possible way to get results. And so the conversations are pretty boring, because they talk about educators or ideas, trading ideas, or scanners, but hey, where is the innovation? So many of these companies, they just put a logo on a white label product, and they say that this is the best product, but they don't have control over the product, which means they cannot develop the product. And if you think that there is going to be a company that is going to be the next 50 years old company in the service-based industry, of course, that company needs to control the entire supply chain. And hey, you need to be developing, because with the rhythm of AI growing and with the everything that the competition is gonna do, if you don't have something that's special and that you own everything, the code of it, and you can upgrade it, and you can create different levels inside, a gamification inside, how can you scale forever? And that's why I think most people get it wrong in the service space. And that's why people have the wrong mindset even when they approach it, because they think this is just a place where you go and you make money. And that's what I didn't find in B. B, I found a place where I can build and put my roots and plant my flag. Why? Because this company has proven over years and years, and they still do today, that they keep innovating, they keep adding things. And hey, if it's a company, that's everything that the company should do, to innovate. Because if any company out there, even from product-based companies, even outside of direct sales, they don't innovate, then they're gonna get out of business pretty soon. First of all, let me underline some very important things about SageMaster. This is a non-custodial platform, which means that you do not give your money to the platform does not hold your money. This platform helps people to analyze and to set their own strategies and to make sure that people become creators. So this platform does not hold your money, does not tell you what you should do with your money, does not give you proven strategies with low risk, high risk. No. This is a place that helps people to get educated and to have analysis where they can take their own decision upon. On top of it, they don't take any performance fee, any split fee, any hidden fee. The goal of this platform is to help people use it at its best and not to provide some kind of performance, as you can see here in the slide, and then get a little bit of it, or to give the platform your money and they will give some returns. There is no ROI here. Of course, this is a serious company. The beauty of SageMaster on top is that it's an all-in-one place, which means that you find all the financial markets in one place. You have to imagine that SageMaster today it's iPhone 3, because I say today because back then was iPhone 1 and then became iPhone 2 and then became iPhone 3. And this that you see today in other videos here on my channel is the worst, that's what also our CTO always says, is the worst version of SageMaster you will ever see. Can you believe? So we're witnessing a real growth, like iPhone 3, then iPhone 4, then iPhone 5, then iPhone X, then iPhone 11, then iPhone 12, iPhone 17. So what we see in this platform is a keep on improving structure and updates and improvement, and it's just beautiful because you really see that with this approach and with this technology you can really take much more informed decisions. You can run back tests, and yeah, in another video I go deep in the SageMaster. Let's jump into SFX, the part that includes forex and the indices part. In here you can do many things. I'm just gonna go very fast into them, and then you can connect your MT4, MT5, you can pick your own broker, the company doesn't care, and then there is Magic Terminal, which is a place that is much better than using MT4, MT5, but you will see in other videos. You have the marketplace indicators, where you can use indicators to see some other people's results, and people can even post their own results. And then there is Helix, which is a scanner, and then you have intelligent backtests. So you can run backtests on specific strategies that you can create your own, or you can see some from someone else, some indicators, and you can see how things would have gone if, and everything else. If we jump into SageMaster Crypto, as you can see from the slide, we have the AI Basket Pro. We have a market providers again, some indicators. You have DCA assist, we have grid, we have Omni assists. Look, there's so many things you can do in this platform that's what I'm saying when I say about this company is just another breed. You can customize your experience that goes from very basic level to very advanced level, and the company is really creating the new wave in the whole industry. Lastly, but not for importance, there is DeepSage. Now, the more you're gonna understand and join B and start using the tools, you're gonna really see that something beautiful happens. The company has built a full-on ecosystem. I call it the all-in-one ecosystem. So people always think that to build a better financial future, you just need to make a lot of money, for example, or to become a very good investor, or to have the right community next to you, or use AI at your favor, or all these things. And everything is right, but the best way to say it is that you need all of them to really become successful and somehow have safety, because most people lose money because of psychological mistakes in the markets. And so DeepSage is basically your second brain. DeepSage is an integrated platform, AI platform, that is connected with SageMaster, it's connected with WoW, it's connected therefore with SFX, therefore with crypto part of SageMaster, with the B back office, knows all the promo, knows all the information, can give you all the presentation, all the data. And so it helps you with different mentors. As you can see inside from the slide, there is the Trader's Mentor, the Sage Beat, Sage FX, the AI voice. You can even role play with this AI. And this AI knows everything about the whole ecosystem. The Helix Mentor. So in other videos, I show you how you combining these different tools can create the most powerful machine that has ever existed. Imagine that your people in your team, they don't even have to ask you, because everything is included into DeepSage. And this is just the version number whatever, 1 or 2 of DeepSage. The company keeps improving. Every convention we host, every place we go, this company keeps evolving. There's different ways you can start your B business today, your done for you business model, your digital franchise, your direct sales business, your international, whatever. And the first one is called the starter bundle, which is $199 plus $149 a month, or you can pick your 6 months and 12 months. And then you get some extra months for free. And if you divide the calculation, you can really compare these to other companies out there, and you can really realize that it is even so cheap, calculating all the value they give. I always test people saying, hey, how much your products or services cost? and let me compare it here and let me see what it's inside this rather than that. And most people are astonished because they see that this company is providing 7 times the value than other companies do with the same price. They just sometimes make a mistake because they think, but it's too expensive. And I'm like, what are you saying it's too expensive? Like, look at the prices. If you do other maths, you will see that this is actually very cheap. Then there is the standard bundle, and this starts from $499 plus $149 a month, and then you can have the 6 months option and the 12 months option at $999 and a $1,579. To jump to the premium bundle, which is $1,499, the 6 months and $2,079, the yearly package. That's what I always tell people. Don't try to cut corners when it comes to your future. If you can, invest in the package that's going to give you the most tools. Invest in the package that's going to give you the most infrastructure, because you don't want to try to build a business. You don't want to try to learn financial education. You don't want to try to build a better financial future. You want to do it. So if you do it right. And that's why there exists the signature bundle, which is the best one that provides you with all the infrastructure, all the tools, all the apps, all the AIs, and of course brings you to the best route possible. The company has different packages also for emerging markets. Things change a little bit just because the company wants to help people all around the globe. Having seen all this, let me ask you something. Isn't this exciting? Isn't everyone interested in having all these communities, systems, AI, knowing that it's going to develop more and more? Isn't this the next wave? I would love to know your objections here in the comment. I would love to know your opinion. I would love to chat with you. I would love to know what you're doing, the way you're doing, the way you think. Because hey, at the end of the day, there's no perfect company, but there's a company that fits for you and for your people, for your team. The more you feel confident, the more you feel you love this, the more this is gonna go good for you. Here in this channel, I'm gonna leave you with other videos, okay, where I talk in depth about the compensation plan, how the company rewards us, and of course it rewards us very, very well because it's a service-based and so the margins are higher. And secondly, I also leave you here other videos about the services so you can really see in depth inside how SageMaster works, how the different sections of SageMaster, how Deep Sage works, how fast you can build this business from the comfort of your home. It was a pleasure to be with you all this time. Here in the description, I'm gonna leave some links in case you need something, in case you wanna connect with me or you wanna see this presentation. With that being said, I wish you the best things in life. Can God always bless you and hope to see you soon.